What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about some defense that you can start utilizing to help blow up inside zone. I struggle with inside zone out of anything that's not 3-4 odd. So I'm going to be talking about that in maybe separate videos. If we can get 15 likes on this video, where we will talk about this in depth. This is the nickel 335 or 335 normal, as some people like to call it, because you have 335 wide as well. We're going to be using the nickel 335, and we're going to be talking about a couple different packages you guys can utilize to keep your opponents on edge, as well as one adjustment you can use with very specific play calls. So we'll come out on this 335. I'm going to start off in this normal package. So we'll go a couple times. There it is. A few times to the left. And let's just come out on this 335 Tampa 2. Come out in Tampa 2 or the Loop Crash 2. The only ones that are going to work as far as cover 3 are any plays that have the nickel corner or the slot corner as a blitz stock. Everything else not going to work, including this dogs all go. And let's just see. I don't think there's anything else available. So we're going to come out on this Tampa 2 because there's a specific zone we want to be able to get out there. Let's just go into split close double ends. That's a good cover 4 bomb. So here's a thing about nickel corners, and this kind of goes across the board for big nickel, nickel normal, big dime 146, dollar, big dime 236, Will, and Sam. Anytime you have a blitzing corner stock, the play stock, you can put him into a 3-rec hook. We talked about this previously in the breakdown of Jokes defense to win him the Madden Bowl. We're going to bring it up again. Now, with 335, you do need to have pass rush abilities. This particular formation by itself, it's really not that great to blitz out of. There's just not really any really super solid, amazing blitzes to be thrown out of it. So you're really going to be utilizing your pass rush abilities to get home. Hence why we're using the Vikings. Now, what we kind of want to do is just essentially bluff blitz our slot corner. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, this will work in both a 3-4 and a 4-3. Right now, we're in the Kansas City Chiefs. If you guys want to use a 4-3, there's your playbook. If you want to use a 3-4, go ahead, hop into the New York Giants defensive playbook. So, two different options for you guys like 4-3 or 3-4. So what we do is we bluff blitz this blitzing corner, and what that's going to do is shift him into a 3-rec hook. Essentially, it's a second user. It plays high lows very, very well, and it's going to be more aggressive if you shade over the top or if you shade underneath. That's a huge thing with 3-rec hooks. And occasionally, in this particular situation, he will match this late in route, which would be born right here, kind of goes out, up, and in. He will occasionally match him as well. That's kind of the more frustrating part of the 3-rec hook. You don't know all of the time when he is going to match, so you kind of got to be aware of that. Now, with the particular defense, what I like to do is spread D-line and slant outside. Again, we have 2 pass rush abilities on our D-line. It's going to help get the pressure home. And let's just go ahead and snap this ball. This is going to be a stock play completely. You can see right there, we pass that off. The vertical hook matches, or sorry, the mid-read matches. You can see, bang, nobody open. Now, given that was a stock play, no adjustments made, or very minimally made behind it. If you continue to show this same look and move this guy in, maybe act like you're going to be blitzing, you can go ahead, put him on the 3-rec hook, slant D-line outside, spread to get one-on-ones all across the board. And again, they may think you're sending the pressure. Here's a thing to note with this. If you QB contain, it will automatically cancel the 3-rec hook or that bluff blitz and put him into a blitzing assignment instead. So if you want him to stay in that 3-rec hook, make sure you do not QB contain, or at least do not have him in a QB contain. Now, this is a pretty simple adjustment you guys can use. Now, let's talk about packages. Packages are going to change the adjustments completely as far as the defensive backs go. So, again, we're going to be using this nickel 335. We'll be using that Tampa 2 also, but we're going to go a few times to the right to get safety in B. Now, what this is a safety nickel back. It's taking your second strong safety and moving him down to the slot corner. A big recommendation I have is before you go into this package, let's head over to the depth chart. Let's check out the speed. Put your fastest player right there that you have before you choose this package. Otherwise, it's going to mess it all up. So we'll come over here. We see Sendejo is our second safety. And so what we want to do is actually change him, move Alexander over to where Alex Sendejo or Andrew Sendejo is. Because of the speed differential, that's literally the only thing I care about is speed. High zone is going to be very helpful in this situation. If you have a zoned out player, that'd be helpful as well. But really, we're just looking for somebody to have an extreme amount of speed to be able to cover downfield quickly. So we'll go back over to the safety nickelback. It's 3 times to the right, or I don't know how many times, a lot of times to the left on the right stick to get to this package. So now let's go back into this Tampa 2. I'm just going to go ahead and we'll just choose single back wing tight. So Alexander's on the field. Here's what changes. Remember, last time we can move this in and we could actually bluff blitz him. Notice there's no longer a bluff blitz option. In fact, we can pretty much put him in a lot of different deep zones, where it be middle third, outside third, or a deep half, including a mid read. So we have significantly changed this, and now what we're essentially able to do is do the same adjustments as if we were running a big nickel over G. So if we wanted to make this a cover 3, we could go ahead and do so. So bang, all of a sudden this is now cover 3. He may think we're sending this guy off the edge, so maybe he blocks his running back or he slides away and allows our defensive line again to get one-on-one and come through clean. Now, there are some very important things with this. Speed, first off, is going to be king, because especially if you guys are playing against Tyreek Hill, you need somebody that's fast. Realistically, if you're playing Tyreek Hill and he has him on this side of the field, well, you're probably going to end up getting burned. And so I would more than likely and just move this guy back, and that's going to give away that, hey, you're not blitzing, but if you really wanted to bluff it, you can move this guy in and just act like you're sending a blitz. And this is, again, a same look as we would get with a big nickel over G, just in a nickel 3-5 and using a different package behind it. So very simple adjustments that you guys can use. I don't think a lot of people know about this. I actually just found this out last night when I was just in practice mode about this package, because I know there was a way you could do it. But anyways, this is going to give you guys some ways that you can start utilizing different formations, or sorry, different packages, different play calls, different zone coverages. Again, remember that you're just a regular package. If you come back over to the 3-5 normal, back in Tampa 2, you'd go over to where it just says package or packages. That's the regular package. Nothing's going to be changed on the field. Again, if you want a 3-rec hook, you'll stay in this package. If you want to be able to put that slot corner into a deep third, deep half, inside third, mid read, then you're going to go change it over to the safety nickelback package or safety MB package. That's what you're going to do. Remember that you want to make sure that your fastest player is at the second string strong safety. It takes your strong safety, your second strong safety, and moves him into the slot corner. Now, I was talking about how this works for nickel normal as well. If we were to come out on nickel blitz 2, we can do the same thing. Though I haven't found packages. Let's see. I don't think there's a big nickel might actually do it. I think big nickel will do it. But if we come over to regular packages, let's go out of nickel blitz 2. We can put that guy into, again, a 3-rec hook. I'm just going to kind of spam A button. So as we go ahead and baseline, just make it a little more clean, we can go ahead and bluff blitz him, and bang. Now he's in a 3-rec hook as well. For you guys that like to run nickel normal, check out the packages. I haven't looked at packages at all, so I don't know what they have for availability. But you guys can still get the same things to show nickel normal as you could in big nickel over G with the proper adjustments in your packages. So I just wanted to give you guys this little video. Again, we're trying to stick through all these different playbooks. If I can't find something on offense, I'll find something on defense and vice versa. We're going to continue on with the CFM games, and that's going to take care of this video. If you guys want a full defensive scheme, this is a little introduction to it. 15 likes, and we will begin in the West Coast Gun Bunch. And until next time, guys, get into the lab. This has been Team Maestro. See ya.